Hello, everyone. My name is Carol, and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. I am here with you today to do an angel message reading for the collective, and this will be for the sun being in Virgo now. So now we are in Virgo season, and who knows what's going to happen in Virgo season. We still have Mercury in retrograde, a lot of other changes astronomically going on. So we'll see what wants to come out here for us all for this Sun in Virgo reading. I hope everyone's been doing well. I don't know where you all live, but here in the Northeast where I live, it's been like fall the last few days. Nights are going into the 50s, and it's been beautiful 70-degree days, sunny and mild and warm. You can feel fall coming, right? Days getting shorter, kids going back to school. So spirit guides and angels, what do we need to know for this Sun in Virgo reading? Sun in Virgo, please, Spirit. And I have said my prayer and called in my spirit guides and angels. Okay. Bottom of our deck is animals and companionship. And this is a 21, which breaks down to a 3. So you may be somebody who gets and gives, great comfort and receives it from animals. You might love animals. They might be highly attracted to you. And if they are, that's a sign that you carry spiritual energies, because animals are very spiritual. So that's our first energy here, and that is a 3. So we're off and running now. We have voice and speaking your word. And this is a 7 energy. And there's someone exclaiming out into the air, using her voice. Maybe you use your voice to help other people and put messages out into the world. Maybe you're a singer of some kind. Maybe you use your voice in some beautiful way. A 7. We have atoms and building, and this is a 4 energy. And then we see somebody in a canoe collecting orbs, doing some kind of work, maybe in the cover of the night. Maybe this is a lone journey for you and you're working hard. You're doing the hard work. You're putting the effort in and you're building something magical in your life here. And we said that was a 4. We have inner core and solidity. And this is a 9 energy. And this is being solid in who you are, being your authentic self. We see the dove coming out, being at peace, letting yourself come to a state of peace in your life, relaxing into it and just being at peace. Okay, and that's a 9. We have the equator, to make equal, and this is a 5, and this is about balancing our light and our dark shadows. We need both. We can't have one without the other. And here we see the shadow giving great comfort to the light and balancing, right? It's balancing out here. So someone's coming into real balance with their light and dark energies, okay? And that's a 5. And it's okay to have days where you're really happy and days when you're a little sad, maybe doing some healing, or it's just one of those days. We all have them. So don't let yourself get down when you feel a little blue on some day, right? Life is about cycles and flowing with the energies, and it's okay to be in your shadow sometimes. magic and alchemy, and this is a 7, right? Somebody manifesting their dreams, working hard on it, putting their all into it, manifesting, healing, transmuting energies. Okay, that's what's going on here. Maybe someone is trying to find their voice too. Maybe they're trying to find their voice and speak their word. And we have a 22. That's a master number, and we don't decrease it. And this is air and motion and time speeding up. And I don't know how you all feel, but I certainly feel like life has gotten faster. It's like I feel like I'm doing more in each day and don't have enough time for all the things I want to do, and just busy, 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 go, 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 go. And maybe you all are feeling that way. It's just the switch just seems to come as the seasons change, right? We get ready for a whole new way of life, and we see one ending and one coming in. So being busy now, getting those kids ready for school, right? Getting the yard ready for fall. Here we have a pool here, and we're like, oh, maybe we're going to close it early this year because the nights are so cool. Nobody wants to get in freezing cold water, and the temperatures really drop in it. We usually close it after Labor Day weekend, but we're thinking we might do it a little sooner. Nobody's using it. So you may be doing some of those kinds of things, really, really busy heading into this fall season, 22, or in Virgo season, the things we need to do. Kids back to school, yards cleaned up, ready for winter, right? You get that snow blower out, start working with that, making sure you don't need to do anything. At least we do up here in the Northeast. Okay, let's go into Wisdom of the Oracle. Shuffle in here to our energy. We're in balance. We're doing some work. We find great joy with animals. Our inner core is at peace, and we feel life busy. We're in motion. We're getting things done. All right, spirit guides, what do we need to know here for Virgo season? What can the collective expect? Virgo season for the collective. What do the angels want us to know? Anything else? Really feeling the spiritual energy today. It's here with us. So let's see what that means for messages. Tick-tock. This is a 3, bottom of the deck. This could be divine timing, timing being important in your life in some way, how you're using your time. But the way the hands are throwing this clock up, it's like something surprise coming in for somebody is the feeling I'm getting here, the energy. We have a 9 with Treasure Island. This has come out the last few readings, right? There's the turtle, right? And it's flowing along in the ocean. It has this chest full of different treasures, love and abundance. And it's a gift coming in for somebody, something unexpected, something miraculous in your life. And that's a 9. And that comes in under that solid and inner core, that energy that's at peace. So if you're feeling at peace right now, this could be an energy for you. We have regeneration, and this is a 10. And this is someone that's gone through a death and a rebirth, right? Maybe a dark night of the soul, a real healing journey, and they're emerging now. They're coming out of it. They're starting to grow something, build something in their life. They're ready to maybe use their voice in some way. Okay, and that's a 10. Okay, we have yin, divine feminine energy, and this is a 2. So somebody right in their divine feminine energy here. And that's a beautiful energy. Try to stay in it, okay? And that is a 2. We have clean it up, and this is a 3. This is about cleaning up your energetic spaces, right? Your mind, your body, your soul, right? What do you need to release? What do you need to get rid of? What can you cleanse away from you? And this is, well, cleaning up your spaces, making things neat and tidy, feeling comfortable in your home. But most of this is energetic work around yourself, being ready for what's trying to come into you, okay? And that is a 3. That comes into that divine feminine energy. So think about that divine feminine. What do you need to clean up in your life? What kind of energy? We have come to the edge, and this is a 9. And this is spirit saying, get ready to take a leap of faith, right? Come to the edge of possibility in your life. What have you been manifesting to happen? What do you want to happen in your life, right? It's here. We had that alchemy energy, right? You've been working on something, you're manifesting, and it's about to come. You're going to have to be ready. So make room for this. You're going to have to be ready. It's a 9. We have never-ending story, and this is a 10. And here we see a little angel. She's on top of a timepiece here, and her heart is just locked up in glass, right? They're not releasing their heart. They're not getting over something. They're not letting something go in their life. And maybe it's time to do that. And this comes along with the regeneration energy. Like something in your life is regenerating, it's building, and maybe it's going to, this never ending story, something you keep telling yourself, something you believe, something like that could be holding you back here in some way. And it might be time to break that cycle, okay, for the new things to come in. We have serendipity, and this is a 9. Right? And this is when things just line up in life, when things magically happen and you can't believe how it happens. How am I so lucky that this happens to me? Well, you're in that energy right now. If you're aligned with this reading, you're in that energy. Let the magic come in. Stay in your divine feminine receiving energy and let it come in. Okay? And that is a 9. Okay. Messages in a bottle, and this is a 6. And this is like spirit sending you some messages, communicating with you, giving you downloads, seeing messages on phones, on the radio, on the TV, out in the community, from animals you experience. You could be learning something going on that will affect you or something like that. And Spirit's going to bring those messages in for you, okay? And that is a 6. And our next energy is chop wood, right? Get to work. Do all the things you have to do, the things you love to do, the things you don't like to do, right? All the fun things, the cooking, the cleaning, the paying the bills, the running the energy and errands, going to the grocery store, taking care of the kids, the animals, the yard work, whatever it is. Plus all the things you love to do, exercising, having time with friends and family, celebrating, right? Make time for all of that. Get to work on all of it. And that is a 6. I'm going to take a sip here. Okay. So far, we are building a nice story here. And the numbers we're missing are 1 and 8 at this point, with 2 layers of energy out here. Next, I'm going to do the enchanted map. And this deck is about the different directions we choose in life, where we end up, and all that kind of thing. What we're working through, what we're trying to get to, that kind of thing. And I felt it calling me for today's reading. Okay, spirits, Sun in Virgo, what do we need to know? What do the angels want us to know? Sun in Virgo, please, Spirit. Okay, bottom of the deck is a 4 energy, and this is Talesman. And this is somebody who's putting in a lot of work. They're working hard, and they're doing so much of it, they are starting to be seen as an expert. So we have this person building something, right? They're building something, and they're using this expertise they've developed to grow it, and they're chopping wood on it, right? They're getting things done with it. They might be working quickly, and they might be hoping for some help with what they're doing in some way, okay? And this is what we said, a 4. And that falls right in under that building. Isn't that funny, huh? Okay. We have slow and steady, and this is a 3. So you might be going slow and steady, dedicated, committed, taking your time, avoiding pitfalls, being careful, moving with the energies, right? Slow and steady wins the race, as we know, right? And that's a 3. We have strength, and this is a 44, master number. We're not going to decrease it. Some people disagree about that. So if we want to call this an 8, we can. And this is about strength. You are strong. You are balancing so many other demands in life. You managed to get through them all. You're doing this on one leg with one arm, holding another million of things that have to get done. You're making it all happen. You're staying in balance here. It's a beautiful energy. We have deep freeze, and this is an 8. So something or someone in your life is in a deep freeze energy. It's a winter for them. They're cold. They're reflecting. They're healing. They're going through something, right? They're having a tough time of things. So let them be. Let this silent energy be. Let it rest and take the time it needs to heal. And if you're ever meant to know about what's going on, or this person wants to speak their word and speak to you, they will. Just give them the time and space to do it. And that is our first 8. We have coming to life, and this is an 11. And this is like a hanged man. I'm out of the hanged man. I've been enlightened. I get it. I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. I understand what I need to do. I see things clearly. I'm shifting my perception. Okay. We have wishing well, and this is a 3. And this is an energy of, you know, when you wish on a star, right? You, with all your emotion, you put your hand on your heart, you close your eyes, and you make this huge wish when you're blowing out candles on a cake, right? When you throw a coin down a well or in a fountain, right? Or on a shooting star. We've all made these wishes in our life. And this is an energy of Angels want you to know that when you make these wishes, your angels, your ancestors grab these wishes out of the air. They hold them in a chest. They keep them safe until it's time, till you're ready, till the energy is ready for these wishes to come alive. So you might be at this point now. Know that your wish has been heard and they're working on it and they'll bring it out when the time is right. And this is a, what did we say? 12-3. So 3 and 9 seem to be big numbers today. We have one ring circus, and this is a 6. So somebody here is doing something all by themselves. This is, you are in charge of what goes on in your life. You are you manage what's going on in your life. You are a one-ring circus. We all are. We all have our own circus. We all have our own monkeys. We all have our own things to do. And you are doing it alone. You are there in your one-ring circus, managing all the things you need to manage in your life. Maybe doing it kind of alone here. And this is a 6. 6. Maybe that's where you're chopping wood in that one-ring circus. Okay, we got those energies out. Let's take the sacred she. What does Mother Nature, what do those angel energies, what are they thinking about Virgo season? Cards are falling out in big stacks today. It's so unusual. It's like, oh, I gotta get this message out to you. I want this message to come through. And Mother Nature has quite a bit to say here today. Whoa. Okay. Bottom of the deck is repression. And this is a 9, 10, 15, 6 energy. So somebody is repressing energies, right? They're holding things down. They're holding things back. They don't want to look at it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to face it. So they're pushing something down instead of releasing it, instead of letting it go. And maybe this is that never-ending story that we need to release, but we're repressing it so we can't. And what did we say? 10, 15, 6. Okay, and that was a spiritual energy. I'm going to separate these. And see what we have. Well, we have all the different elements here. We have fire, air, water, earth, and spiritual energies. And we are in Virgo season, so we're going to go with the earth energies first. We have what would be the 10 of Pentacles, and this is privilege, right? Somebody working towards this in their life, somebody already at this energy, feeling an energy of privilege, working hard for it though, wanting this in their lives and putting their all towards it, wanting to get there. The American dream, the financial security, the long-term commitments in your life, the the family, the yard, the house, the car, right? The pets. It's that kind of a thing. We have what would be like the Six of Pentacles in generosity. You may be someone who's very generous with your pentacles, your time, your energy, your love, your money. And you may be in reciprocal situations. You may be somebody who's of service to others with this energy, this rainbow energy I'm feeling here. And this is a 6. We have the energy of honesty here. Being honest with yourself and with others about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you're doing, where you're going, all that. And maybe somebody's going to come in with some honesty and help you out. And this is an 11. We have like the 3 of Pentacles, and they call this exploring here. Maybe you're exploring different opportunities in your life. You're getting out in the world and exploring and seeing what's happening, enjoying getting to learn new things and do new things. And that's a 3. And we have what would be the 8 of Pentacles, a labor of love, working on something, doing something that you just love, putting the time and the energy in, going slow and steady, building something special, staying committed, right? That's what this 8 energy is. And that's where we see a deep freeze. So something maybe going on with your work. Maybe you feel like you're in a deep freeze right now, like the energy isn't moving. Maybe it's at a standstill right now in some way. Next, we'll do the water energy. And water here is what would be like the 5 of Cups and disappointment, regrets, right? And we're going no regrets now, folks. We're done with the feeling sorry for ourselves, playing the victim. We're not going to play that anymore. We're going for no regrets now. We're going after what we want. We're taking action on it. We're moving forward in our lives. And that's the message Spirit wants you to hear here, okay? And that's what somebody's balancing, those energies. Their light and their shadow, right? That sadness with the regrets, wishing you made some different decisions. It's time to release that and go to no regrets. I'm not going to let that happen to me again. I'm going to go after what I want in my life. And I'm going to make it happen for me. Okay, air energy. We have the 10. This is like the 10 of Swords. And this is somebody carrying past pain and hurt around with them. They won't release it. They won't let it go. And maybe they need to speak their voice and clear this energy. Maybe come clean with somebody and be honest about how they're feeling and thinking. And then we have this energy of scrutiny, right? And somebody could be looking at you, watching you, scrutinizing, picking at every little thing you do, picking you apart, looking at you in a lesser than way. And Spirit may be saying to you, take some time to look at the situation you're in. Look at it carefully. How does it make you feel? Watch, pay attention to what's going on in your life. Use your discernment, okay? Scrutinize things. Ask the right questions. And that is an 11. So for the 11 energies, we have coming back to life, seeing things clearly, and maybe Spirit is saying, let's be honest, right, in our communications and how we come forward, and let's scrutinize the situation. Let's use our discernment. Let's pay attention to the red and the green flags, all that kind of stuff. Do your due diligence. Don't rush. Take your time. Look at all the little details. Pay attention. Our fire energy, we have 10, somebody in an emotional overload, just complete overload. Baggage they've carried around for a long time that it's time to release. And maybe you're repressing some of this. That's why you're not releasing it. Okay. And we have self-expression, and this is an 11. somebody using their voice, using their passion, using their energy and their time to speak their word, put their energy out there, see what happens, what's going on. Okay? And somebody is really expressing themselves, really using their voice and expressing themselves. We have what would be like the Seven of Wands energy here, and this is about adaptability, being able to adapt to changing environments in your life, being able to flow with the energies, not being rigid in how you think or how you act, being open to other people's suggestions and considerations, all that kind of stuff. That's what's going on here. And that is a 7. And resistance, and this is a 9. And someone may have some resistance here. They may be resistance to healing. They may have a resistance with lack mentalities of some kind. They may they're resisting coming forward, speaking their word, coming out of this deep freeze. They're repressing energies, but there's some kind of resistance energy around you or something that's coming off of you that we need to be more mindful of. And we might get a better idea as more energies out here. And this is a 9. Interesting energy. Can always count on Mother Nature here too. 9 of Wands. That can be somebody, holding their ground right there. Maybe they're a little too heavily boundaried up, like they're the wounded warrior. They're resisting what they know they really want. We have a 0 with Phoenix rising, right? Someone has regenerated and they have their new beginning here, and this is a 0. We have compassion, and this is an 8 energy. Somebody really compassionate, caring, and loving, even to all the crocodiles in their life, the people with big bites, right? This person is compassionate and understanding. And that is an 8. We have 6 energy with love, and this is 2 candles coming into 1. So this is like the Lover's card. Love energy is around you. 2 candles, 2 energies coming together in 1. And that's a beautiful energy. And it's the energy of love, self-love, love for another, love for your family, love for your friends, right? There's so many different kinds of love, but love itself is one energy. It's compassionate and understanding. It's unconditional. It's giving, right? It's beautiful energy. Okay, so somebody is repressing and resisting in emotional pain and overload, starting to see things more clearly, maybe starting to come back to life in some way. Next, I'm going to take Guides of the Hidden Realms, and we'll see what wants to come out here. Spirit guides, what do we need to know about Virgo season? What's going to be happening for us? What do we need to know? What energies do we need to know for Virgo season? Okay, anything else? Guess that's it then. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Alchemy of Poison. Yikes. Get my glasses on for this. This is a 22, a master number. We don't decrease it. The Alchemy of Poison, transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice, radical forgiveness. So somebody's going through this now. They're radically forgiving someone or something in their life, everyone, themselves. It requires radical forgiveness. Transformational lessons, right? Going through different circumstances, learning your lesson as you transform, and reclaiming your personal choice. Standing up for yourself and not letting anybody else dictate how you're going to be. But the alchemy of poison, when we think about how we're manifesting pain and stuff into our life, and some of that stems around, we can stop that poison, that hurt that we cause ourselves, this overload of feelings and all of that, when we have radical forgiveness, when we forgive others, when we let that go, we let go that pain and that hurt and that suffering that you were caused by somebody else. And more importantly, that we forgive ourselves for any harm we've caused to ourselves through our own neglect, through our own actions, through our own pain, through our own hurt, right? The choices we've made. Forgive yourself. And if you don't start with yourself first, it's going to be very hard to forgive anyone else. Cut yourself some slack. You are only human. We are only human. As a matter of fact, we are here to learn, to grow, to make mistakes, to have a full-bodied life, and that includes light and dark things that happen to us because of our choices. And hopefully we have more light than dark, right? Hopefully that's the way we choose for ourselves. But there's no shame in pain, right? There's no shame in it. There's no shame in mental illness. There's no shame in addictions or anything like that. There shouldn't be. Do you want to heal? Do you want to transform? Do you want to get better? Can you forgive yourself? Love yourself. This energy of love is around you. Let it be self-love. Let you love yourself and transform. And 22. Wow, I felt that energy so strongly coming out. Someone needed to hear that message. Oh, the visuals of these cards just woo. Okay, all eyes are open. Inspired vision, clarity, perception, revelation. Okay, so we had that energy of coming awake, right? All of your eyes, your two eyes, your third eye, right? Your intuition. You're open, you're receiving, you're paying attention, you're getting the messages. All eyes are open, and you might have very inspirational visions in who you are, where you want to go, how you want to help and inspire other people, right? This might be a real energy growing in you, needing to be released, okay? And this is a 7 energy. Yeah, and that comes in under this this voice energy, right? Your eyes are wide open and you have this vision, and maybe you're sharing it now. How beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. We have grace within the chaos. And this is accepting life accepting life's complexities and the seduction of distraction, right? And like, this happens to me sometimes. I love doing these readings, and it just gives me such joy. But, you know, I have other things in life I have to do, just like all of you. And sometimes, you know, a friend will say, oh, we're going to go here and we're going to do that. Do you want to come? And I'll go, oh, you know, I so want to go and do that thing, but I have this table calling me in here. Come and do this reading. Come and do this reading. So sometimes I can get seduced, just like anybody can, right? And, you know, grace, that forgiveness of myself, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I forgive myself. And next time I'm going to make a better choice for myself. It's something like that. Um, and it's about just being real with yourself and accepting that sometimes life is complex. Sometimes things aren't just meant to be understood in the moment you're in them. Sometimes you get the clarity a ways down the road, and you can deal with it. You flow with it. You know things are complex, and you can be the peace in the chaos, right? And you're learning to say no to the seduction now. You're learning that. You're learning it. You're learning it, and maybe the hard way. And that's that kind of thing. Look at that. Look at that face. The contrast there, right? Grace within the chaos. I'm feeling another message coming. That's why I'm taking my time here, folks. Yeah, it's be the peace in the chaos. Be the peace in the chaos, okay? Maybe there's a lot of chaos around you right now, maybe a lot of uncertainty. Okay? Be the peace. And that is an 8 energy. Okay, we have full moon eclipse, and this is a 6 energy. Removing internal obstacles, confronting self-identity and intensity. So you're kind of removing external obstacles from your life. What slows you down? What holds you back? You're taking a look at those. You're confronting your identity. Who are you? How do you want to be in the world? And you might be doing it with some intensity. And this is a full moon eclipse, and I think we have some eclipse coming up in October. So this might be a coming energy where you're going to have a release of these energies. But it's asking you to remove internal obstacles. You know, little beliefs we have about ourselves. You know, when I was a kid, you know, beliefs about ourselves. When I was a kid, one of my cousins was in college, and she was a disc jockey for the college. And I remember listening to her and saying, geez, Dad, I'd love to do that someday. And my dad said to me, oh, you don't have that kind of energy. That's not your personality. You couldn't do that. And it hurt me. And, you know, this was when I was like, say, 15 or 16. And, you know, now I'm here an adult, and I'm on YouTube. Way more than a disc jockey, right? There you go, Dad. And my father has long passed away. But that's how our words at a young age can get trapped in an adult body. I started this channel in February, 2 years ago now, and I didn't put my first video out until October. So I'm coming up on a year of doing these readings. because that word was in my head, those words. That's not your personality. That's not your energy. Yet I've been a public speaker. I've stood in front of thousands of people and talked about different things, right? But there was something about putting myself out in this way, out for the whole world to see. I was led to believe that I wasn't worthy of this kind of a thing, and it held me back in so many ways in my life. And think about those things in you, those ancestral things that have been said to you, that you carry with you, that you just don't release, that you don't let them go, that people have reinforced that energy in you. And it's time to look at those self-identifying things. Like I did this 2 years ago now. I went, whoa, 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 whoa. I can do this. I absolutely can do this. And just try, just do the first one and see what happens, right? And, you look back on your first reading to where you are now and you see this growth, right? And that's what I want for all of you. What is that thing that has been said to you, that's been impressed upon you from your childhood, that is holding you back in some way, that makes you think you're not worthy of, you're not capable of? Because it's a lie. We are all capable of anything we want to do in life. So go after what you want. You can have it. And this is a, it's a 15, so it becomes a 6. We have letting go of stories. What was I just talking about? Surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns. So surrendering attachments. What are you attached to, right? Like I was attached to that feeling that I didn't have the personality, I wasn't good enough, it wasn't for me. And here I am doing it. So what kind of attachments? What are you attached to? What can't you let go of? What is a never-ending story in your life? What are you repressing? What are you resisting? Are you resisting letting go of something or some type of attachment? Okay. And what else? Releasing unconscious patterns, things we do unconsciously. We're not even paying attention to them. And, I've been more mindful of things like this myself too. And, maybe someone else here as well, where Spirit is saying it's time for us to do this. And Virgo season is a good time, right? It's the Hermit is Virgo energy, right? And what does the Hermit do? It goes within to heal. So Virgo season is really a good time to go within. Take a good hard look at yourself. It's okay to do. Bring those light and dark energies into balance. Face your fears. Face your attachments. Face these limiting beliefs that have been instilled upon you, okay? And this is a 7. So this is a real spiritual energy here. And these are aids, these are guides, these are angels that are supporting you with this healing, with this growth, okay? This is not me reading the card and telling you, oh, I see this card, this is what it is. These are the messages coming through from your angels. It's time to take a look at these self-limiting beliefs you have. And this is a 7. And we have the emergence of hope, and this is 44. And this is faith, trusting in the divine plan, all is well, and patience, right? That old saying, patience is a virtue. I finally believe that in my life. A train's coming through. I apologize if you hear some noise, and that's always a sign for me. I never know when they're going to come. And You know, that's about real transformation for me, powerful transformation when I hear that train coming through. So faith, trusting in a divine plan, and it's all is well, right? Everything is always working out for me. All is well in the world. Everything is going to happen to me in divine time. I have faith. I know. I just know what's going to happen for me. I know my worth. I know my value. I know I am deserving of all the abundance that and love this world holds for me. I trust in my divine plan. I'm taking the action in my divine plan. I'm working in concert with Spirit to make my dreams come true, right? And all is well in my life, in my world. Everything works out for me. And staying patient and staying in that divine feminine energy and letting it come to you, okay? Let this energy come into you. Stay patient, stay open, and let it come in. Emergence of hope, right? You're letting yourself believe in all the miracles and the possibilities in the world, the wondrous world, the wondrous universe, right? Believe it. 44. And our last energy here is surrender to the change. The art of allowing resilience and adaptability, right? Surrender to the change. A change is trying to come in. Just let it come in. Let it come in. Don't resist it. Don't give it a deep freeze. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. Right? Be ready to receive. Put these, the 10s are done, right? We've already been through the fear, the pain, the emotional burdens. It's time to just say goodbye to it. I'm not going to let those energies trouble me or worry me. I'm going to put this down in my life, and I'm just going to say, Spirit, please help me with whatever this is in my life, and I'm staying patient with the help you're going to bring me, right? And I feel like there's an energy here today of someone who might be at a breaking point in some way, who might be on the verge of some type of an emotional collapse. And Spirit is saying, there's surrender to the change here. It's okay, let the change happen. Whatever has to happen here, let it come in. Don't resist it. Don't run away from it, okay? Let the change come in. And this is a 6 energy. Yeah, the more we resist change, the harder it is, right? The harder it is when we resist it. Okay, I'm going to start reviewing the energies now. We've got a good layout here. Lots of good information came out for Virgo season. We've got somebody working hard here. Somebody else, I feel, is really in a deep freeze in a way, repressing energies. And we have somebody else being compassionate, adaptable, and generous, and sharing love. So really some contrasting energies here. Okay. And 0, we have a new beginning. Okay. A new fresh start. You're emerging as this Phoenix. You're ready to go after what you want in your life. And you're excited. With 2 energy, we have our beautiful feminine energy, staying and poised and ready to receive energy. Stay there if you can and clean it up. Clean up yourself energetically, your mind, your thinking, your heart, your soul, your body. Clean it all up. Clean up your spaces, your car, whatever it is for you. Take some action, move some things around, open up the energy for you. Release it, right? What can you do to release some energy so you can have space for what wants to come in, this change that wants to come in? We have animals and companionship, and you may be somebody that gets great compassion and care with animals, working with animals, loving animals, and it's very spiritual energy, this kind of relationship. We have TikTok, right? The change is coming, divine timing. A plan may be ready to hatch here. Don't resist it. Slow and steady wins the race. Whatever you're building here or growing, this expert energy you're moving into, you're going slow and steady on this path. And wishing well, Spirit collecting up all of our wishes and will unleash them when the time is right. And you're exploring different opportunities. You're looking at life in an adventurous way. You're working with others. You're collaborating. We have 4 energy, atoms in building, somebody working hard, putting the time and effort in, staying disciplined, right? Doing the heavy lifting, making something grow, happen in their life. And the Talesman, becoming an expert in a field, being seen as an expert, being seen as an authority on some subject. 5 energy with balancing, right? To make fair, balancing our light and our dark energies, right? Dealing with our shadows, right? Not hiding them. And the energy of disappointment, 5 of Cups, right? And we're moving out of the regret and the disappointments, and we're moving to no regrets anymore. We're going for what we want. We're going after what we want, right? We are worthy of it. 5 energy and that was 5 and 6 energy here with message in a bottle, spirit communicating with you, some spiritual downloads, messages on your phone, in your TV from other people, right? You might be getting some kind of information coming in. Time to get to work on what you love to do, what you don't like to do, what you want to do, all of those things. One ring circus, you might be alone doing something. You're in charge of your own domain, how you think, how you feel about it, the work you're doing. You're in charge of it, your circus and all the monkeys in it, right? Somebody is repressing energies here, forcing things down, not wanting to look at something. And generosity, someone is very generous with their time, their love, their money, their energy. And this may be somebody who wants to be of service in the world to a community that's being very reciprocal. And the energy of love is here. 2 flames coming into one. Maybe a divine union of some kind here. We have the full moon eclipse, removing internal obstacles, confronting self-identifying beliefs, and intensity. Something, your passion of yours growing in intensity. And it may, with the next full moon eclipse, be very significant for you, okay? We have surrender to the change, the art of allowing resilience and adaptability, right? And those were energies that came out here in the reading. And here it's saying surrender to the change. Just let the change happen. Just let it happen. Okay, what's ever going to happen is going to happen. Don't resist it. 7 energy with voice and speaking our word, putting yourself out there, speaking your words, speaking honestly, clearly, intelligently, using your passion and vigor. Magic and alchemy. Manifesting, alchemizing energies, turning lead into gold, right? Working for what you want, putting the effort in, being spiritually connected, doing the work. Adaptability, being able to change with changing environments, being able to change your mind, shift your focus, flow with the energies, not being rigid, being cooperative. All eyes are open, right? You're seeing things more clearly. Your third eye is open. You're using discernment, scrutiny. You're paying attention to the details in your life. And letting go of stories. You're letting go of the things in your life, the stories you've been told, the things that have held you back, held you down. It's time to release them. It's time to let go of them. It's time to really take a look at yourself. See the wonder of you, the majesty of you, the beauty of you, the love within you, right? Know that you're worthy in a million different ways, for a million different reasons, okay? And that is our last 7 energy. 8 energy. Something here is in a deep freeze. It's not moving. When it's thought out, when someone's ready to talk or to heal or whatever, when you're ready to, something will change with it, okay? Labor of love, somebody putting a lot of time and energy into something because they love what they do. Somebody has a lot of compassion even for nasty things in their life. They can just show compassion to everyone and everything. And grace within chaos. And you may be the graceful, forgiving person and amongst the chaos of your life. And I often talk about this in these readings, right? To be the calm and the peace for people. To let people express it and let it all be and not take it on as your own energy, right? Be the grace in the chaos, the forgiveness in the chaos. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Spirit's helping you with that energy, helping you to let go of stories and helping you to surrender to the change, to just flow with it. Okay, 9 energy with inner core and solidity. Your inner core is at peace. They're happy with what you're doing and where you're going. You feel really, you're at peace with your decision about this. And Treasure Island, something special coming in, some special energy. Stay in that receiving energy and stay patient. Come to the edge, right? Be ready for a leap of faith of some kind in your life. Something's going to be coming in. You're going to have to take quick action when it does. And serendipity. Pay attention to all the magical little things that happen to you. See how they all link together and what they mean in a larger way. And don't resist this change that's trying to come in for you. Let this change come in. Welcome change, right? The more we resist it, the harder and longer it takes. And this 10 energy, we have the 10 of wands here, right? That heavy emotional baggage that we're carrying along with us. The 10 of swords, the pain, the regret, the sadness that we need to finally release. We know we want to get to our 10 of pentacles here. We want long-term success, long-term relationships in our life. And someone else is in a never-ending story. They just cannot release this. Maybe they have a 10 of pentacles situation. Maybe they have long-term employment, but they're sad and unhappy. It's a burden for them. Maybe they have a long-term relationship, but they're sad. It's emotional burden for them. But it's long-term, okay? So think about that. How does this fit into your life, this energy that becomes a never-ending story because you don't want to make a change? You don't want to make a change. You might see some kind of stability or comfort in where you're at. And maybe it's time to make a move of some kind so you can release this energy. Because maybe it is a never-ending story. And regeneration. Somebody coming back to life, right? Seeing things more clearly, understanding things. The phoenix is rising here. It's rising in all its abundance. All right. Our spiritual energies. We have 2 22s today. The alchemy of poison. Transformational lessons that you've gone through. Oh. reclaiming your personal choices and growth, and radical forgiveness. So you have an angel energy, an angel guide that's helping you with these energies, right? And when we don't do this healing, it just becomes poison in us. It can cause all sorts of health consequences and pain in our body that we don't need to have when we can declare our power, take control of our life and our personal choices. And speed and motion. Life is getting busier, it's getting faster, you're getting more powerful, you're moving through the energy. We have 244s and the emergence of hope. You're staying faithful, you're trusting in your divine plan. You know all is well, and you're staying patient. And that is the emergence of hope in your life. An angel saying to you, maybe you're getting those messages, stay patient, right? Stay patient. Radical forgiveness. Okay, trust the divine plan for you. And strength. You're strong and you're keeping it all in balance. You're managing heavy responsibilities and you're just keeping it all in balance. Okay, maybe that bow is going to break, and maybe that's what this emotional overload is. Okay, and our 11 energies, we have coming back to life here. Someone's been in the Hanged Man. They're seeing things clearly now. They know what they want, where they want to go, what they want to do, who they want to be with, right? They're seeing things clearly. They know what happened in situations, and they're moving forward. Someone here is self-expression, expressing themselves and how they feel. They're being authentic and real with who they are. We have scrutiny, and this is about paying attention to all the different details, looking at things carefully, reviewing them, right? Really have an eye of discernment in your life, because all eyes are open, right? All of your eyes are open. Your two eyes, your third eye, you're seeing things clearly. You have vision now. And scrutinize what comes to you, what offers come to you, right? Really use an eye of scrutiny, okay? And honesty. Be honest with yourself about how you're feeling. Be honest with others. Be as honest as you can in this world. It will serve you well. And know that just because you're honest doesn't mean people around you are going to be honest. Okay? And maybe this could be someone's going to come in and be honest with you. Maybe they're going to share a situation with you. Maybe they're going to come in and say how they're regretful, wish they didn't do something. Okay? And maybe they're watching you. Maybe they're looking at you in some way, following your social media pages. Maybe they're looking at you very carefully with a fine-tooth comb, right? This could be your old text messages, old pictures or photos they have of you, anything you post on social media, that kind of thing, talking to your friends, checking you out, right? Seeing what you're up to. And they could be really going, is this what I want in my life? Is this who I want to be with? Is this right for me? Do I want to make this move or this change in my life? Or am I going to stay in this never-ending energy, right? Okay. Let's take Sacred Forest and see what wants to come out here. And we'll wrap this all up. Angels and spirit guides, what does the collective need to know about Virgo season? What energies are around them? What energies are supporting them through the month? What do they need to be aware of? What else? I told you the energy was really strong today. And it is. All right. Okay. Bottom of our deck is Aspen Spirit and Courage. And this is a 3 energy, right? And we might have somebody really courageous here, somebody really taking risk, taking action on their life, taking a risk, being courageous to stick with something, staying resilient. Okay, that's an 8. We have Wood Nymph and Beauty. So we have this divine feminine energy here, somebody beautiful inside and out, spreading love, putting themselves out there, right? Sharing their love with the world. And that is a 7 energy. We have Spirit Guardian of Summer with expansion, and we still are in summer. So this is a 10. So something is expanding in your life. Growth, abundance is expanding in your life. How lovely. And that is a 10. We have Raven Spirit and Truth, right? Stand in your truth, right? Be willing to hear the truth, receive the truth, learn the truth. Okay? That's the energy that's here. And this is a 5. We have Air Spirit and Knowledge, right? Getting more knowledge about situations, growing your knowledge, becoming this talesman energy, right? You're really stepping into this energy of knowledge and using it. Okay, and that is an ace. That's like an ace of swords. Maybe some truth coming in or information of some kind. Crystal Cave with Trust. And this is a, can't quite make out this number. Let's see. This is a 9, and 9 was a big energy today. You know, trust the divine plan for you, and we have an ally, an angel guide helping you with those energies. And we have Mystic Meadows and Sanctuary, and this is that is an 8. And this is you know, the angel saying, when you're feeling stressed, when you're overwhelmed, just pull your energy back, bring it within, connect with your higher self, with your angels, with your ancestors, with your spiritual team, okay? There's a sanctuary. They will comfort you. They will warm your heart and soul and protect you, okay? And that is an 8 also. Didn't we have another 8 somewhere? Yeah, I thought we did. We have Eagle Spirit and Freedom. Oh, freedom from whatever, but to be free, right? To exert your free will. And that's what freedom is about, using your free will. Like an eagle, being free, to fly free. Let yourself be free from all of this negative energy here. And that is a 4 energy. We have Earth Spirit with Stability, and this is like an Ace of Pentacles in your life. And this is a 5 energy. So maybe you're working towards stability in your life. You're trying to grow something, a business here, or a venture of some kind that you're becoming an expert in, right? You're trying to build something and get some stability in your life, working towards that 10 of Pentacles in your life. And this is an Ace of Pentacles, some type of opportunity around stability. We have Enchanted Fern Grotto and Refuge, and this is a 7 energy, and another spiritual energy of really pulling your energy back and letting yourself be comforted by spiritual energies that are around you. And this again is a 7. A 7. We have oak spirit with strength, and strength came out in a couple of ways, and this is a 2. Divine feminine energy being strong here. We have dragonfly spirit with change, and this is a 3 energy. So some change coming in, and we did see that surrender to change. Let the change happen in your life. Let it happen. A 3. We have butterfly spirit with transformation, and this is a 3. 3 is the number of the divine masculine, I think, right? 3. Yin energy. Is that a 3? Is that a 1? Anyway, someone's gone through a huge transformation here. Their regeneration energy. And this is a 3. We have elves and playfulness. And this is a 4 energy. Spirit saying, let your heart be free. Be like a child. Be happy. Play, dance, sing. Be lighthearted. Right? See all that spiritual energy around? Right? Let yourself feel the joy. Be happy. And that a 6. We have beast spirit and prosperity. And maybe that's the change that's coming in. Surrender to the change. And this is also a 3. Prosperity coming in. And we know that 3 energy is a very spiritual number. It's about you and spirit, right? And let's see, fire spirit. Now this is like an ace of wands, and this is about the energy in a situation growing and growing and growing and expanding, right? And you're alchemizing it, right? You're manifesting it with your magical energies, with your magic wands, right? We have spirit guardians of autumn, letting go, right? And this is an 8 energy, letting go of the past and everything that's hurt you, brought you down, held you back. You're letting it all go, caused you pain and regrets. Let it go. And that is an 8. We have bluebird spirit with happiness. And this is a 7, a spiritual energy, right? Happiness, I was just talking about it with the playfulness, right? Let yourself be happy. It's a choice. You can be sad, you can be happy. I choose to be happy, right? And we have storm spirit with chaos, and this is a 6. And this is about being the peace in the chaos, right? Getting out of the chaotic energy, letting your heart be at peace. You know, your inner core, your solidity, let yourself be at peace, right? And step out of the chaos. And this is a 6. And sometimes being silly and all of that, being happy, can help that nullify those kind of chaotic energies here. And our last energy is rainbow waterfalls and miracles. And this is a 4 energy. And 4 is about foundation and stability in our lives. So maybe you're going to have some kind of change come in around your stability, and stability is an energy here. So that may be the area in which this miracle comes in, around stability, maybe the work you're doing in some way, okay? All right, everyone, that's the reading I have for you today. Very powerful reading here, right? Let's take Virgo season to really heal and move through some of these energies. the the things we're telling ourselves from our past that slow us down, hold us back, prevent us from stepping into our authentic energy. Maybe ancestral healing will be happening here for the collective, that will really help you step into different energy. And remember, you have a lot of angel support here. The energies I just read out in this reading here, right? You've got 2 cards of support and comfort. Throw your energy back to spirit, right? And let them help you, let them guide you, let them protect you in Mystic Meadows, right? This energy that's here, right? This energy here. And Fern Grotto, these are 2 spiritual energies. Like, we want to support you. We're going to help you here. Let us take your burdens on. Release this from you. Please be at peace, dear one, right? Please be at peace. Let us. We're here to work with you. Okay, and then we have all this opportunity energy coming in, all this possibility happening, new energy, wands manifesting stability into your life, using the knowledge you've learned, maybe hoping some information is going to come in that with your passion and stuff is going to help you with this stability. Okay? All right, everyone. That's the angel message for Virgo season. I hope you all have a great Virgo season. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. I know a couple of Virgos, and I hope you all have a great birthday season here. You're so deserving of it. All right. I will see you in the next reading. In the meantime, love and light to all. Take care. Bye-bye.